Yo, what is up, guys? Today we're going to be doing an anime women tier list. Before we get into that, as always, make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Now, getting right into it today, you can see we have B through E tier up on the screen right now. We're going to get into A, S plus tier later on. And there's kind of a tier you can't really see at the bottom. And those are just characters I didn't know. So, real quick before we get into the list, a few rules that I used when making it was, first of all, of course, all adult women. And pretty much that's the only rule, because that's really the only rule that matters. Anyway, getting into it. We got the E tier, which is where I put all the glasses girls, which are gross. Old ladies. Put Mikasa, because she's a weirdo. Sasuke's mom, because she gave birth to Sasuke, so that's a big negative on her. And then a couple of robots, like that one robot lady from well, she's not really a robot, but Mayuri's lieutenant, and the other one from Fate. They're robots, so they're no good. Nami's mom, you saw her in the live action, that's what she looks like. So, and then of course that one crazy girl from what's it called, Kamigakyo. Now we're going to D tier. There's another robot girl. Arguably should have put her in E tier. A bunch of JoJo's characters that I don't really remember that much. Most anime moms are in there. I think, or no, maybe I put them in most anime moms in C tier. It doesn't matter. Sakura is obviously D tier, or Hime's D tier. I don't really like their characters that much. Another old lady, Tsunade. She arguably could have been in E tier. I put all old ladies in E tier. I don't remember why I put Bakugo's mom in D tier. I put Merlin in D tier because she's pretty sus. And then that's pretty much it. That's really that's pretty much D. That's the highlights of D tier. C tier, we got some pretty good ones. That's where I put most of the anime moms. I thought I put them in B. I guess I put them in C. Nothing really much to say about C tier. Just pretty average. Pretty good. B tier's got some really solid ones. We got Botan, who's a legend. Of course, Uta. She'd be a little higher if she wasn't like a couple screws loose. I think if a lot of these in B tier, if they had more screen time, maybe they'd be up higher, more or less. B tier is pretty much, they were really good, but they didn't get a whole lot of screen time. Except for the Fire Force ones, they did get a lot of screen time. It's just I haven't seen that in a long time, so I don't really remember that much about them. So, but yeah, that's pretty much the gist of B tier. Now moving on to the A tier, we've got, let's see, a bunch of fairy tale characters: Nami, Robin. Of course, we got Yoruichi and Mereoleona. Honestly, they were borderline S tier. I think a lot of these top A tier characters were borderline S tier. But S tier was a really exclusive group. S tier, we got Sekiro from Black Clover, Hime, JJK. Perona was she was honestly kind of, her and, what's her name? I'm blanking on her name. Ulti were kind of borderline A tier. I kind of went back and forth between going S and A. Ended up putting them S, I guess. But a couple of the Fate ones were borderline S plus tiers. But yeah, that's pretty much S tier. I think there's some of the greatest female characters out there. And then S plus tier is where we got the really high quality stuff up here. We got, of course, we could go through, we could talk about Juvia. Rukia is great. Freaking, Levy from Fairy Tail. Boa Hancock. Honestly, she was borderline S instead of S plus, but that's fine. But the absolute number one on this whole entire list is freaking Tatsumaki from One Punch Man. That's the number one. She's the leader. If there was a tier above S plus, I would have put her alone in that tier. But it is what it is. So what do you think about the list? Make sure to let me know in the comments. How would you arrange it? And one thing I do want to know is, do you like these videos better in these formats where I already made the list and I record the video, or the one like I did yesterday where I think I did the video like as I was making the list? So let me know in the comments. If nobody says anything, I'll just keep doing it this way, because honestly it's the easiest way to make it, if I'm being honest. But yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Tomorrow I'll be doing a Black Clover tier list, I believe. So make sure to again, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate that stuff. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you have a great rest of your day, you son of a